So I'm going to post this next video to bring some awareness to children with ADD. You might be sitting at home like around your child and not communicating to them, and then wondering why they're being so wild and so unwily and so unruly. They might have ADD. And you know what? I know society has made you think that ADD is a bad thing, but it is actually not. It's just a condition that people suffer like everyone else. And if all the people in the world can figure out cures and ways to cope with their diseases and their afflictions that are happening to them, then I should be able to with this social platform. And so one of the things I wanted to share as a little bit of insight for any parent out there, even though I'm not a parent and I don't know anything about being a parent, I just want you to remember that growing up, in my experience, I've had ADD my whole life that's been undiagnosed largely until I was 37 years old. Ruminate on just that for 1 second and think about this. I have had ADD with sleep apnea, which doesn't allow me to get into a deep REM sleep since I was a baby. So my struggle is that I've always been so tired due to my brain constantly working that I'm never able to fully be productive on any one single project. I believe that the root cause of this is that when I was a kid, I had a hard time learning because my brain wouldn't let me pay attention to any one subject matter for long enough to learn about it. I'd start learning about math, and then it was 45 minutes later, and now I got to learn about English, and then it's 20 minutes later, and inside of the middle of English, we're going to start talking about math again. It's just all these things that seem like they are comprehensible to a normal person. To me, a person with ADD that just wants to make art and enjoy visual stimulus, I had a very hard time focusing on anything in high school. And the fact that I even made it all the way through high school with the brain that I had is fucking incredible. I want to put you guys on to a little bit of my life story, just in a quick tip and trick. I just want to let you learn from my mistakes. When I had ADD so bad when I was in high school that I went to freshman math until I was a senior. And the only reason they passed me when I was a senior is because I was so positive and so nice to everybody in the class that the teacher felt bad for me and gave me a C. I still to this day don't understand any part of math except normal addition and subtraction that you use to fuck with money. And literally the only reason I know the normal addition and subtraction to fuck with your money is because I have to use money in my daily life. I'm forced to make it a part of my life. So although I want money, I'm not too entirely sure that my brain would be even capable of managing it. So really what the whole point of anything in this world is just doing what you want and sharing your story. So I just wanted to bring you a little bit of perspective into my life and give you some ideas to help you try to understand the plight of a young child who already doesn't understand anything, being told he's stupid because everybody around him is unable to take him or unwilling to take him or her to a doctor and ask about ADD. So I urge you as a parent, from one non-parent to one regular parent, I urge you to watch your kids, to listen to them more, to spend more time with them. Because if you think they're being unruly and they're not learning things correctly and they're not a very smart child like I was, that's probably not the case. They probably just needed some medication to help them get back on track and be a normal child. I'm sharing this because I'm sharing my truth, and you're supposed to tell your truth whether or not it hurts. This one hurts. I feel like I have a lot of lost potential due to the fact that no one cared enough about my mental health to take the time and have me diagnosed as a child for my very sporadic behavior. And that's okay. I've accepted that as an adult, but I'm making this specific video for all the other family members that are wondering why your child's acting wild. It could be a combination of anything. I don't know anything. I'm a dumb, random, average guy. But I do know from my experience that if people would have taken more time to spend time with me and listen to me and figure out what was going on, I probably would have been better off in life. So before my 5 minutes is up, thanks to everybody in my life that's ever supported me or helped me along to where I am. Aside from what I just talked about, I am a very happy individual in my life, and I believe my life right now is better than it ever has been. Thank the universe later.